Good evening, Toastmasters. Welcome to the meeting 357 of Turning Point Toastmasters. I'm Ankit Agarwal, Sergeant at Arms for today. Here, we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. You are now inside the code of conduct of Toastmasters meeting. Please be advised that this meeting is being recorded and that it may not be possible to post this recording. Following are the ground rules. First, with respect to audience, please be advised that any behavior that disturbs the flow of the meeting will result in removal from the meeting room without any warning. Please ensure your noise making devices are either switched off or on silent mode. Please speak responsibly on religion, sex, and politics in your speeches. As far as possible, please keep your videos on, audio off, and applause flowing throughout. Be the kind of audience for others you would like to have for yourself. Now, with respect to role players, TMOD, TTM, and GE, please ensure a smart audio and video check before handing over to respective role players. Role players, please rename yourself as role player underscore your name. Please acquaint yourself with the role of the timer. The timer will use background screen sharing to indicate time using one of the three cards, green, yellow, and red. Regarding some online Zoom rules, we encourage you to use the Zoom emoticons generously to encourage role players. We sincerely request you to not send chat messages to everyone or to the speaker on stage. In fact, refrain from chatting altogether and focus on the speaker. Reiterating, please stay on mute until specifically requested to unmute. Now, I would like to hand over the stage back to our charming and loving presiding officer, Utkarsh Sharma. Utkarsh, can we have a quick audio and video check?
Hi, Toastmaster Ankit. Is it a good time to ask whether am I audible and visible? Because we are talking about the power of asking questions today.
Yes, you are audible and visible. Over to you, Utkarsh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ankit. Ever so effortless in carrying out his duties. Can we acknowledge our club sergeant at arms for being so diligent as always? Can we acknowledge him with a huge round of applause? Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ankit. Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon from whichever part of the world you're connecting from. I welcome you all to meeting number 357 of Turning Point Toastmasters. Well, 357 is a big number, and we have indeed come a long way. Just to let you know, guys, Turning Point Toastmaster is in its 10th year and will celebrate its 10th anniversary this October. Can we have a huge round of applause for that as well? We are going to complete our 10 year this year as well. This kind of truly shows you the caliber of our club. And speaking of caliber, it looks like it's a packed house today. And I'm elated to see such enthusiasm. Can we just take a moment and acknowledge ourselves as well, and of course, others who have joined and prioritized their self growth by joining today's meeting? Let's give a rousing appreciation through a round of applause for ourselves and everyone. Can we have that as well? Proud of each one of you who's present today. We have an equally packed agenda as well, if not a packed house. 3 and 2 rock star speakers will grace our virtual stage, a well-equipped evaluation team headed by our Madam General Evaluator, Toastmasters Trishti, who herself has reached till the district level of international speech contest last year. I mean, if I've not tempted you enough with a disclaimer, how about I acknowledge the gathering who is present today, especially the guests who have joined us today. We have quite a few guests who have joined us today. Mani Jain. Hi, Mani. Is it possible for you to unmute?
Hello. I hope my sound is clear.
Hi, Mani. You are perfectly audible. Is it possible for you to switch on your video?
Currently, I cannot switch on my camera, but I can later meeting. later in a meeting, I might open my camera, if that okay.
That's perfectly all right. But I welcome you wholeheartedly, and may I request you to please introduce yourself to the club.
Uh,
And if I ask you, is this your first Toastmaster meeting?
yes. So, firstly, congratulations, everyone, for coming this far. And we will be celebrating 10 years of this platform. And I recently got to introduce to this platform, and this is my very first meeting. So, hello, everyone. I am Mani, and currently I am designing my path in architecture. I am doing architecture from Delhi, and I belong from Madhya Pradesh, Gwalior. That's it for my introduction.
Thank you, Mani. So proud that you have initiated your journey as a public speaker and trying to improve in that mode. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm sure you will have a great time. Thank you. We also have with us Naman Khandelwal. Hi, Naman. Is it possible for you to unmute?
Yeah, hello. Am I audible?
Yes, you're perfectly audible. How are you, Naman? Firstly,
I'm very fine. How are you,
I'm good
President?
as well. Thank you so much. May I ask you firstly, where are you joining us from?
Actually, I'm outside, somewhere outside now. I was traveling, so I'm joining from my transport, and I'm sorry that I won't be able to open my camera, but later in the I'll surely do it.
That's perfectly all right. And if I ask you, is this your first Toastmaster meeting?
Yeah. This is my first Toastmaster meeting, and congratulations for coming so far. And yeah, I'm very excited to attend this meeting. So I'll introduce myself. Like, I am Naman Khandelwal, and I belong from Agra, and I'm currently studying.
Carry on,
Yes,
Naman. I think we've lost him. All right. I got stuck at the part that he belongs to Maga because I myself too. Is Naman here or has he
uh,
dropped off? Yeah, please carry on, Naman.
yeah. So I'm currently pursuing architecture from Delhi. Like I'm pursuing my bachelor's from Delhi from IP University, and I belong from Agra. And yeah, this was my intro, and I'm very excited to attend this meeting. Thank you.
I am excited too because you are in for a ride today. Thank you so much, Naman. We have quite a few architects in the house. Firstly, Mani and now Naman. I welcome you both wholeheartedly. I'm sure you will have a cracker of a time today.
Thank
We
you.
also, thank you so much. We also have in the house, not a very stranger to this club, Toastmaster Chintan with us. Hi, Chintan. How are you doing?
Hey, hi, Utkarsh. I'm doing good. Hope you are doing good as well. Hello,
Right.
everyone. Good evening. Yep. My name is Chintan NPCH. I belong to Gujarat. Previously, I was part of District 41 and I was in Gurgaon. So that's how I know this club and I know so many club members who are doing amazingly well. So I keep on coming, seeing the growth of everyone and get inspired from. With that, over to you, Toastmaster Utkarsh. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Chintan. As always, being humble, missing out the most important part. Toastmaster Chintan is going to attempt his division level speech soon. He has already surpassed the area level and he's going to compete at the division level, if I'm not wrong, from Division A. So, can we give a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Chintan? Thank you so much. All right, we also have one more guest with us, Mohit Jain. Hi, Mohit. Is it possible for you to unmute?
Hello everyone.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
We're doing great as well. May I request you to please introduce yourself to the club?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Mohit Jain. If I talk about what I do, so I'm working with a corporate industry in oil and gas, and I'm working as a HR manager there. It's kind of a shared services model, but yeah, I'm taking care of the operation side of the business.
Perfect, perfect. And may I ask you, is this your first Toastmaster meeting?
I joined once, I think once or twice, long back, but yeah, I just thought to join again.
All right, so you're beginner. So quite a few newbies here, and I'm so excited to welcome you all. In case you are not aware, I'll just brief you. Toastmaster as a platform provides a supportive and structured environment for individuals to practice and develop their communication and leadership abilities. And in case you're curious to know more, of course, you will understand a lot of things during the entire course of the meeting. In case you are curious to know more, you can connect with us on our WhatsApp guest group, or you can have a chat with our Vice President membership, Toastmaster Ashima, or our club treasurer who is present here, distinguished Toastmaster Anand. We'll be more than happy to guide you. For now, I urge you to freely and unabashedly participate during the impromptu section. Relish every moment of the meeting, and I will be really excited to hear about your first time or relatively new experience of the Toastmasters towards the end of the meeting. Thank you so much. Folks, just one important announcement to make, an important update with you all. As we are all aware that the District 41 annual conference will take place on the 17th to 19th May, from 17th to 19th May at Lee Meridian, Gurugram. I am happy to announce that the early bird offer of registering for that event has been extended till 3rd May midnight. So anyone looking to have this incredible experience of meeting the who's and who of District 41, which comprises of Northern India and Nepal, the entire Nepal, witnessing such high quality contests and have a chance of solid networking, this is a great opportunity for you, and I highly urge you to please register for this contest. Also, of course, staying at Lee Meridian for 2 days doesn't hurt either. So grab this opportunity of extended deadline in case you haven't done it yet. And any further queries or questions, reach out to distinguished Toastmaster Anand or Toastmaster Anshuman, who will be present during this entire meeting. Well, speaking of inquiring or questions, aren't we generally reluctant to ask questions when we generally should? All right, we have a raise of hand by Mohit. Go ahead, Mohit.
Sorry, I just wanted to check on one thing. So I'm not sure if you're the right person or not, but I wanted to understand if there is some kind of process we can follow, because I'm also thinking that if there can be a corporate club for our organization where we can have this kind of group, because I have seen there are such group for other companies as well. So from that perspective, also I was thinking that maybe if someone can guide.
All right. How about Mohit that we connect for all this offline through our
Okay.
WhatsApp? All right.
Okay, sure.
Thank
Yeah,
you so
thank you.
much.
Mohit, I will drop my contact number to you in the chat. Kindly reach out to me. I will help you.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Anand.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Anand, and thank you, Mohit. Well, speaking of inquiring and questioning, that's what we're doing, and that's what Mohit did just now. Aren't we generally reluctant to ask any kind of questions when we generally should? I mean, that happens generally to me. Despite the undeniable power that lies within the act of asking any question, we find ourselves, we are generally restrained due to hesitation or uncertainty or fear of being judged. And enlightening us all with the power and importance of asking questions and generally asking will be our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Neeraj. Well, to tell you a little bit about her, well, she's a powerhouse of this club and has shown tremendous strides within a short span of 1 year in her Toastmaster journey. She's a data scientist by profession, and she serves as the Vice President Education of this club, and definitely leaving no stone unturned in taking this club to newer heights. Folks, please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Neeraj Singla, I'm so sorry, whose insights are sure to spark a newfound appreciation for the simple yet profound act of asking. Can we welcome Toastmaster Neeraj with a gigantic round of applause as she takes the virtual stage as a Toastmaster of the day? Can we have her on Spotlight, please? Quick audio video check, Toastmaster Neeraj.
Am I audible and visible, Utkarsh?
Yes, you are. Stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Presiding Officer, for always coming with such innovative introduction of mine. I really like it. I welcome you all to this profound meeting where we will ask about the power of asking. This particular section is not about where I will give you the definition of what is power of asking, maybe give you few tips on it, or some kind of magical tricks that you can build into yourself. But this section is more about self-reflection. I want you to all to open up, speak your heart out, and share with everyone, which will help our audience to realize that whatever they are going through, it's not only them. Everybody feels the same. Are you with me so far? Good. Let me start with a question. What is that one thing that hold you back from asking what you really want? For example, for me, it's very difficult to ask what I want from someone because I don't want other person to feel that I am needy. I hate to feel vulnerable in front of anyone. Similarly, I would like to know your reasons why it's so difficult for you to ask someone what you really want. Please elaborate. Raise your hands if you would like to share. Shrishti, yeah.
I usually don't ask people for what I want because I'm very scared of being rejected. I would rather do something on my own or go without something than me asking and someone other when the other person saying no. So I just never ask unless I'm 100% sure that that person's going to say yes.
This is very valid reason, and I think many of us feels this way. So let's take other opinions as well. Anand, would you like to share?
Well, I probably get afraid at times of being judged. What if someone judges me for my lack of knowledge or doubts my intentions, with what intention this guy is reaching out? Things like that.
Yeah, fear of judgment. Yeah, this is again like resonate with what Shrishti said. This is very common fear. And anybody would like to add something else apart from fear of judgment? Yeah, Ankit, go
Yeah,
on.
many times I see that I will not be getting it, so why to ask it? So that's one of the like assumptions that I have many times, and that's why I don't ask.
Again, the fear of rejection, like you assume it that you will be rejected. Okay, any other perspective? Oh, Amit, go on.
So I think there might not be any reason for it. It's just that I am hesitant to ask a question and I won't. As simple as that. There is no reason,
Okay.
but I am hesitant to ask anything.
Yeah, this can be a reason, but there can be some other reason behind it, like why you are reluctant at the first place.
Maybe because I am asking from a new person, maybe.
Yeah.
This can be one of the reasons.
Yeah, this can be one of the reasons. So let me share some possible reasons with you, like why you feel the way that you feel, like this kind of way. So the possible reason is your childhood conditioning. So when we are child, we are always being taught that you might offend someone, like something is not good for you, so you shouldn't ask. It's not the right manners that you are asking for something from strangers. So that can be the one reason. Other reason is that you might have faced some kind of traumatic rejection in your past. So that can be the second reason, or there can be another reason of public failure. So you might feel that if you go out loud, you say what you want to achieve and it's everywhere, and what if you don't achieve it? So that can be the another reason, like you're so afraid of asking what really you want because you feel that you are not good enough. And then again, the fear of judgment, I think, which most of us feels. But have you ever realized that the thing which is bothering you the most doesn't even exist? These are some stories that you are cooking into your mind. And these all fears are related to one thing, that you feel maybe you are not good enough. And this is not something that somebody else is telling you. This is you are telling to yourself. You are again and again telling to yourself that you are not good enough. You don't deserve this. I would like to say a few examples here. Sometimes we put down ourselves, self-deprecate ourselves by cracking joke on ourselves. Like I have heard many people saying that I don't click photo of mine. I don't want to scare people. It means you are telling yourself that you are not good looking enough, and then that's why you cannot get your photo clicked. Or sometimes if somebody compliments you, for example, your presentation was really good, and then you be like, yeah, it was good, but I forgot to mention few things in that slide, which other person might not even know, but you are telling them that you are not good enough in that. You made few mistakes, and then that's why you don't deserve to like present the same thing again. So this is your inner fear, which is stopping you asking from what you really want. I think there is this vicious cycle of negativity going on, which you need to stop and start loving yourself. And this will eventually going to build confidence in you. Okay, I will tell more about this, but before going to that section, I would like to tell a typical format of Toastmasters meeting. The first section is where prepared speakers are going to deliver their speeches. Today, we have 3 very talented speakers. And second section where our table topic master is going to ask some impromptu topics conducted by Megha today. And then followed by evaluation section by lovely Shrishti Mehrotra. Now it's a time to call our journal evaluator. She is a design researcher by profession, working in banking and finance domain. Her interest is reading, writing, poetry, and art. Please join your hands in welcoming Shrishti Mehrotra on the stage.
Hi everyone, what would you like to know from me today? Are you surprised? Usually I come here and I tell you what I do and what is my role. Well, that is that I evaluate everything that happens in the meeting. But this time, I'm going to make it a little different. This time, I want all the people who are going to be evaluated, so all the role players and the table topic speakers, can ask me a question. So I also have to be a little more alert, but you can ask me something specific that you want to know about your performance rather than me just telling you a general feedback about what I thought was good or not. I am assisted in my role with 3 role players. These are my tag team. So that is the timer, the accounter, and the grammarian. Our accounter is not here with us today yet. I think Ashman's not joined. So anyway, I will tell about his role to you. Our first auxiliary role player is the timer, who is Toastmaster Amit. If we could have Toastmaster Amit spotlighted, yes, great. So Toastmaster Amit, please tell us about what the role of a timer is.
Okay. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. I am Amit Kumar. Today, your timer. As a timer, my role is to check conciseness of your speeches. For this, I will monitor the timings of your speeches and share a report at the end of meeting. And before that, I want to share rules of our speeches. As we know, our meeting is in 3 stages. First is prepared speeches, second is table topics, and third is evaluation. In prepared speeches, prepared speaker will get 5 to 7 minutes for their speeches. In 5 minutes, I will show green card. In 6 minutes, I will show a yellow card, and after 7 minutes, I will show red card. For table topics, every speaker will get 1 to 2 minutes for speeches. In 1 minute, I will show green card. In 1.5 minutes, I will show yellow card. And after 2 minutes, I will show red card. For evaluation, every evaluator will get 2 to 3 minutes for their evaluations. In after 2 minutes, I will show red card. After 2.5 minutes, I will show yellow card, and after 3 minutes, I will show red card. So for this, I am just sharing my cards. Mhm. This is green card. Yellow card for after in mid speeches, and red card at the end of speeches. Thank you, General Evaluator.
Thank you. And everyone, please note, once the red card is shown to you, you have only 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. If you don't finish your speech in the next 30 minutes after the red card is shown to you, it means that you will be disqualified. So that second is the R counter. So my second auxiliary role player, who is going to be Toastmaster Anshuman. He's going to join us as soon as possible if he's not here already. And I'll just briefly talk about his role. His role is to keep our communication clear, which means that all of these crutch words or these lexical fillers that we use when speaking, like I mean, and other such words, he's going to keep a tab of those, and he's going to present his report at the end of the meeting. The third auxiliary role player who is assisting me today is the grammarian, who is Toastmaster Rohan today. Toastmaster Rohan? Yes.
Hello, hi Shrishti. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are. Can you tell us what you do today?
Yeah. Hello, fellow Toastmasters. I'm Rohan, your grammarian for today. Today, I'll be focusing on clarity, vocabulary, and grammar. I'll listen for clear messages, interesting word, and correct your grammar. End of the meeting, I'll be sharing my report to you all, guys. But before that, I would like to share you word of the day today. I'm just sharing my screen to you. So, word of the day today is tranquility. It is pronounced as tranquility, and synonym for that is peaceful, calm state, without noise, without violence or worry. Usages: we are living in peace and tranquility. I love the tranquility of the lakes. I would encourage you all to use this word for the entire meeting, and I will share my report in the end of the meeting today. Thank you so much, General Evaluator, and back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rohan. And that is it from the evaluation team. I'll be seeing everyone at the end of the meeting with my report. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Neeraj.
Thank you so much, Trishti. I hope everyone will use word of the day today. Now it's a time to call our speakers. Our first speaker is studying at Duke University, Fuqua School of Business for master's degree. Have around 4 years of experience in consulting, products, and portfolio management. He's also a fitness enthusiast and joined Toastmaster to learn public speaking and remove stage fear. But before calling our first speaker, I would like to call his evaluator, Ankit Agarwal, to share the speech objective.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes, Ankit, you're audible and visible.
Yeah. Thank you. So the objective for Priyesh's speech today is to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance a speech. Best of luck, Priyesh. Over to you, Toastmaster Neeraj.
Thank you so much, Ankit Agarwal. Priyesh, quick audio video check.
I'm audible.
You're audible and visible.
Cool.
Priyesh, leadership lessons from Disney's CEO. Leadership lessons from Disney's CEO, Priyesh.
Okay. So hi. So this is a story about Bob Iger, who is the CEO, current CEO of Disney, and he started with a humble background, and he was born in a middle class family in New York, and later on through his visionary strategies and principal, he transformed into becoming the CEO of Walt Disney. So I wanted to discuss the sources of power that he used. That would be personal, positional, and relational, and also the leadership lessons that he used during his journey. Starting with his personal power, he had a very confident and charismatic personality, and he was comfortable being a leader and leading huge teams. Uh, he had a relentless pursuit of perfectionism, and he refused to accept mediocrity. And this is something he learned from his former head at ABC Sports. And and he also demonstrated courage and risk-taking ability for the successful acquisitions that he made for Disney. All the major firms in media, that would be Pixar or Marvel or 21st Century Fox. These were acquired in his time. Moving on to his positional powers, he observed in the former CEO of Disney that he had a very pessimistic and defensive leadership style, and this was corrosive for the organizational morale and ability to progress. So, which ultimately led the former CEO Michael Eisner being removed from the position of Disney from that. So after a long intensive interview process, when Bob Iger became the CEO of Disney, he had vast access to the company and a variety of informations, and then by setting ambitious goals, uh, he demonstrated the power of optimism even in the most challenging times, and this made him a well-respected leader. Moving to the last power, that would be relational power. He had strong personal and professional connections, and he also observed another CEO, that would be Michael Oswald, with that he was not respecting others, and he took long phone calls in between meetings, and that breed discontent in the team, and this was destructive behavior as a leader of an organization. So he believed that respect for the employees uh, based on integrity, decency, and loyalty um, help organization to grow, and this would be reflected in the products that organization builds, because this would be the mentality of the people working there. And this helped Igers to skillfully and respectfully capitalize on these strong sources of power to become one of the good leaders at Disney and get promotions early on in his career. Moving on to the leadership style, he wrote a book on the ride of a lifetime, and this book demonstrated 10 principles of true leadership. The first one would be optimism, which he always had while working on Disney. The second would be courage, and then focus, because and perfectionism, because he wanted to be perfect in everything he created. If you look at any of the animated movies of Disney or Pixar, you will see that even the shadows or anything is very accurate, and it's really similar to a real movie. And the other leadership principle would be decisiveness, curiosity, and fairness. He also believed that people do fail, and if it is a genuine mistake, they should be given a second chance. So he believed in fairness and thoughtfulness. He was authentic. He would always share his failures and be upfront about it. And this helped other employees as well to learn from him and open up the door with him. And he also believed in integrity. So these were the 10 leadership principles that he mainly focused on. Moving on to another story that you can learn from with Bob Iger was during the acquisition of Pixar. He became the CEO of Disney in 2005, and within 3 months, he observed that the animated movies section were not working well, and Pixar were doing really good. So he talked to, and the previous CEO had made really bad relations with the Pixar to make a collaborated movie. So he talked to the then leader of Pixar, that would be Steve Jobs, and with him he built a relationship. Steve Jobs also walked with him into the park, and he told him that he had cancer and all that, and this would affect the future of the company. So he should know that. So they have that true friendship and leadership, which made him a genuine leader, and with that, Disney acquired Pixar for 7 billion. This made and as you know, the Disney movies right now and all the acquisitions they make really good animated movies and Marvel movies and other. And this is due to the leadership style that Bob Iger had followed. And yeah, so these were to conclude. I'll say Bob Iger was an effective leader who used his personal positional and relational power, rooted in the core principles of leadership, to with courage and integrity, to foster loyalty and drive teams. And that's all. Thank you. Thanks for the attention. Cool.
Thank you so much, Priyesh, for introducing us to leadership techniques of Disney CEO and also enlightening his work. A very, very big round of applause for Priyesh. Now, I would like to take 1 minute and request everyone to share their feedback with Priyesh in his chat box, not in the common chat, please. And timer, please note. Thank you so much. I hope everyone have shared their feedback with Priyesh. Now moving on to our next speaker. Our second speaker is graduated from Chandigarh. He has completed his yoga teacher course and got fascinated by creation of inside and outside of the world. He joined Toastmaster to improve his public speaking skills and create new opportunities. But before calling our second speaker, I would like to call his evaluator Utkarsh to share the speech of his to share the purpose of his speech.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the Day. Our second speaker, Toastmaster Ravi, is attempting level 1, project 2 of presentation mastery pathway, which is writing a speech with purpose. The purpose of this project is to learn or review basic methods for writing with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech. Speaker Ravi's speech purpose is to inspire others by sharing the stories of inspirational people in his life. I'm sure writing his evaluation will bring a lot of tranquility to me, and I wish Toastmaster Ravi all the very best. The timer, please note the timings of the speech will be 5 to 7 minutes. All the very best, Toastmaster Ravi. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you so much, Utkarsh. Ravi, quick audio video check.
I'm visible and audible.
Absolutely. Ravi, my inspiration heroes, Ravi.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Humans are social animals. We learn from our childhood how to sit, how to eat, and with the time, we learn how to do complex things, complex calculations to how to live a life in a relationship. With that time, we need someone from where we get that knowledge, from someone who can guide us throughout. Some people take us from point A to B. Someone takes B to C. But some people or something take us to another level. It revolutionizes our mind to think and to inspire us to become a new one. And at the core of it, it asks you the question, what do you want to do in your life? That people or that thing are your inspirational heroes. I have many inspirations heroes in my life. And let me tell you very frankly, my inspiration heroes are the real one, because virtual heroes can only solve the virtual problems. And I believe that real people should be there to solve the real problems that are existing in the world. So let me tell you my story, how I get inspired to what I have become till now. It was 1997. A small kid, 4-year-old, was sitting with his parents in a movie theater. And I guess I can still remember a rays of light was coming from behind and was reflecting on the screen. And there was one person who was standing in a uniform going from one place to another. And that person was waiting for something. That person was waiting for the 30 to 40 tanks to come in front of it. He was waiting for 2,000 to 3,000 soldiers coming in front of it. That movie was Border. And that person was Major Chandpuria, which role play by Sunny Deol. I can still remember that bravery in that person, that when a tank regiment was coming in front of it, he was standing there. There were many million questions that would be coming in his mind, but he was standing at that situation and asking that person, and I can still remember that word. I do not want to use that foul language, but that word was "Ajao," which means "come on." That word created something in my mind, has created something, that how that person knows that his death is coming, how a person can challenge his death. He was having just 120 people with him to save that post, that battle of Longevala. That battle was not just simple battle. The central command has given the permission to the major that he can get out of that post. He discussed with his men and take the conscious decision at that night that he will fight. And he will fight till the end. And if you see in a practical world, how can a 120 men can fight 2,000 people? But at that night, there was one thing, that was belief in himself and in his 120 members. He stand there, he fight till the night, and he hold them till the morning, till the Indian Air Force come and take and win that battle. It was the battle which was one of the important battle in our 1971 war. That war, that film has inspired me something to do. That inspired me to become a person who can join Indian Army. So when I went to college, I find NCC and give my best shot for 2 years to join Indian Army. Unfortunately, I was not selected. I have given my 11 attempts. It was my age who stopped me, not my courage. When I was at the end, I was very depressed. I was depressed, but then I entered private sector, the sector which is all about money. And I was in the race to find that money. And then something happens. What happened? It was 2020 and COVID came. And all the administration was on full stop. Our Prime Minister has declared the lockdown on 25th March 2020. And I was sitting on the same bed and was very depressed in the mood that I was not able to serve my nation at this point of time. What I can do right now? But then one person came, and it was Sonu Sood. And how that person transformed as bring million people to brought take million people from Mumbai to different part of it was our inspiration story. From their story, I found that at the end that it was there was a myth that I have that myth that only the braver are the people who wear uniform. There is a very famous line in the uniform sector that the two stars on the shoulders are better than million in the sky. But after seeing Sonu Sood, I have a new line from myself and the people around us that two invisible stars on your shoulder are better than millions in the sky. With that, I would like to end my speech. Thank you.
A very big round of applause for our second speaker, Ravi. Thank you so much, Ravi, for taking us to your journey inspired by the real heroes. I'm feeling very, very motivated at this moment. With that, I would request everyone to take 1 minute and share your feedback with Ravi. Timer, please note the time and let us know when it's over.